Hi everyone, we are back today at the Logging Lounge in Camberley. And if you're interested in that amazing voice you just heard, that is our Alex, who has just disappeared from the room right now. Today we have, there he is. He's going to feel, if anyone watching, you'll see him come around the back. That is the voice behind the intro. So today we have Brian and Georgie with me, and you guys are from...
WAOS Musical Theatre, which stands for Woking Amateur Operatic Society. But we've added the musical theatre because it's a bit more reflective of what we actually do.
Exciting. So you're based in Woking?
Yes.
In Woking,
Whereabouts in Woking?
Old Woking, which is where we do our rehearsals.
Yeah.
We've had a long sort of relationship with Old Woking. But actually, our cast come from all over Woking, but also they'll come from Aldershot and so forth.
Yeah. And how many times a week do you guys meet?
Twice a week we rehearse at the Old Woking Community Centre, which has just reopened, and it's a great home for us, and we're really excited about all the new facilities that they've got there now, on Mondays and Thursdays. And we also sometimes do social events and that sort of thing.
The social events are a big part of these type of groups, aren't they?
Yes, very much.
We're members of one as well, and we're constantly meeting for social events as well as organising extra rehearsals occasionally. And so what times do you guys meet?
7:45 until 10 p.m. is our evening rehearsals, and then if you're part of the show, as we get closer to show week, we do Sunday afternoon rehearsals, which of course need a social event afterwards.
Oh, of course, you've earned it. You've earned it.
After all that work. So that's generally Mondays and Thursdays, depending on what role you might have in the show. You might be needed all of those days, or maybe just as we get closer to show week, you'll be needed a bit more.
I'm assuming a lot of you have someone helping backstage. Some people who really want to be part of it, but a bit shy on the stage. I don't mind helping with lighting and sound, and
Yes.
you've got all that.
Very much our scene construction are very much like that. They're absolutely brilliant, amazing people, but they don't really want to be on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely lots of opportunities if people are interested in
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Stage management, props, lighting, sound. I mean, it's not just what you see performed on stage. There's so much that happens behind the scenes. Wardrobe, set building.
Yeah.
You name it, there's somebody doing an amazing job at it.
And it's a hobby, but also if you are interested in something as a career, it's a great experience because you're learning and you're practicing all the time, and it really helps to build your confidence, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
So you've got a show coming up soon, haven't you?
We do. We're very excited about it. As
What's your
you can
show?
see from the T-shirts. The show is Sunshine on Leith, the musical, which is the Proclaimers musical. I think that's a good way of describing it.
So you have a mixture of singing and acting in your plays, do you?
Yes, we do. And this particular production, it's very dramatic as well. The other interesting thing about this show is it's rarely produced outside of Scotland. We've all acquired Scottish accents to do the show.
Oh, nice.
Very skilled.
Aye. And of course that gives it another ring. But we are known for actually the drama side of our shows, because we just did Made in Dagenham, which is full of drama.
Yeah.
And we had standing ovations for that because of the acting that's in it.
Accents is not my forte. It's not.
All right.
I had to do one for Importance of Being Earnest last year. And I was allowed to get away with not being perfect because I paid Cecily and she's a bit lazy with her study and that. So I was like, they're like, you don't have to be perfect, Tammy. I was like, oh. But I didn't do too bad.
Well, I think definitely the cast that we've got, they've either come in from off the bat, they've got amazing Scottish accents. It's like they were born for this role. But we've also, we've got a Scottish person within our cast, which is immensely helpful. Lots of accent coaching going on. One of the leads are Jean. And so even if people haven't been totally comfortable, it's a work in progress, and actually I think a lot of people who maybe thought they weren't going to be quite so good are amazing now,
Well, just hearing that little snippet, it sounds like you got it down. Honestly, I'd like to hear more. Go on, do the whole thing in Scottish. So when are you performing? And is it at your where you rehearse, or is it somewhere else?
No, it's at the Road and McGaw Theatre, which is part of that complex with the new Victoria Theatre.
In Woking.
We're there this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, are you?
We're doing Woking Drama Festival.
Oh, you are? Oh,
yeah.
right.
That's why I asked. Before the show, I asked her, have they taken part in drama festivals?
Yes.
And you've done Woking Drama before?
Yes, we have. We did one a couple of years ago. One of the things about WAOS Musical Theatre is that we do lots of other things. So we do Christmas shows in local venues. We do sort of anniversary things. In fact, in 2018, we did the 100th anniversary of the end of the First World War.
Wow.
And it was called Wartime Memories. And I know that because that was the play what I wrote.
Oh, brilliant. Again, a pool of talent. A lot of these groups you find you've got someone who's great at writing screenplays and you've written something yourself.
Yes, yeah.
So when are you performing this one?
So it's 31st of October is opening night, and we're going through until Saturday 4th of November, and we've got shows every evening, 7:30 p.m, as well as a Saturday matinee show.
Fantastic. And we will put links below this for you to be able to go online and book tickets for this, as well as links for, are you on Facebook and Instagram? You're on it all. You're on it all.
We're recently on
Website.
TikTok, which is a whole new minefield, I feel like.
Wow.
It's been fun creating some content. And I think that's part of it as well, is yes, we're here to put on shows, and obviously that's the bulk of it, but also we want to have a good time, make some fun memories, and so having the social media content.
It makes great social media content, all this, doesn't it?
Quick
It really does.
tip, actually. Go to YouTube Shorts. I put Tammy up. We was in dressing up shop, and she was dressing up in these different outfits. Very small snippets I did. Put them up on Shorts, and within a space an hour, you reach like 10,000 views.
Yeah,
That is such a
the
good idea.
shorts are getting much more views than the main videos. Like I think one of them's about 20,000 now, isn't it? After just a couple of days.
It
I
is
watch them all the time.
It's the attention span, isn't it? People just want a little short form.
exactly.
And so another little quick tip on Instagram: use threads. They get more. You get more views and more. People acknowledge it more than actually Instagram itself. It's very fast.
I think, they're kind of pushing that, aren't they?
Jack is our
You're on
computer,
it.
Insta,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
social media guru. I mean, hence SMJ, social
that.
media junkie.
I feel like I should be taking notes.
Oh, please, he'd be happy to give you extra notes.
Yeah, it's not rocket. There's no hidden secret. It's just sharing it out there, basically. So Threads is a new thing from Instagram. I'm not sure that's going to be replacing Instagram or not. I don't know. They kind of work very closely together. There are two different separate apps. Shorts on YouTube is obviously a new thing they've been doing since last year. But I find that it gets the views quicker than TikTok would. Because TikTok, it's kind of was grown, but growing so big now, it's very hard. It's like a needle in a haystack when you're dropping your shorts in there. But yeah, still do TikTok, but also then look at doing shorts. But they're making a change in YouTube now. So where Google Podcasts was a podcasting directory, they're merging all that with YouTube now. So they're doing not just videos and shorts, music, they're also doing podcasts as well. So it's all kind of collaborating.
It's good to hit certain things while they're fresh.
Yes.
Because, there's not, you'll be seen more than when it becomes everyone doing it.
Absolutely, get it in front of as many people.
Yeah. So we've got a lovely poster here. Can I have a little look at this?
Oh yes, our lovely blue, yellow, pink.
So I haven't heard of this. What's it about?
Essentially, it is the story of two soldiers returning from Afghanistan, Ali and Davy, returning back to their hometown of Leith, which is Edinburgh, but it's Leith, they're adamant it's different. Returning back to their civilian life and trying to figure out what the future holds for them, really. There's three main couples that we follow, and they're all experiencing various different dramas. There's marriage proposals, there's new love, and other dramatic things. It's definitely a bit more of there's some heavier themes, but it's a really fun show, and there's lots of laughs, and it's kind of about how they're settling back into life and perhaps it not always going the way that they'd planned.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds very interesting. I think we'll have to definitely check this out. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about your group?
Well, yes, we're. This is an unusual production for the area, as we said, but we've done this sort of thing before. I mean, we were just talking about a few years ago. We put on Pride and Prejudice as a musical, but we found that in America, there was someone in America who'd put it together, and it was only shown in New Hampshire or somewhere like that. Yeah. Rang him up and said, "Can we have it here?" And we did, and we performed it, and he actually came over and took part in the last evening of the show.
Oh, wow.
And Pride and Prejudice was wonderful because of all the characters, Darcy and so forth. And so forth. So we sometimes go out on a limb just to bring something new, because people want to try something new. But we also do the old established shows, of course. I mean, we've got Evita coming up.
We do, yes.
Me and My Gal coming
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
we've got
Wizard
some
of Oz.
exciting ones coming up.
So we're planning ahead with these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's great to keep, like you say, you're keeping it fresh. You're always trying something different, or even change, tweaking things where you can. I know we were talking about certain things you've got to be careful licensing. And there was one you were given the go ahead to what was it earlier?
Oh, this was the Proclaimers. Yes, we've managed to get a deal with with their copyright company, so that we can actually use the original Proclaimers 500 miles in our ad. For a minimal fee, basically,
Really, yeah.
not thousands, but a minimal fee.
Wow.
Which was very kind of them.
Which is very kind of them, but that's because we did manage to talk to the lads when they were at G Live, and they actually stopped the performance at one time and actually said, "Look, this show is in Scotland. It's in Woking. You better come down and see it." And so anyway. And it's interesting, within a few days, we got a whole load of
the ticket
people
sales
from their
Really?
audience
Went crazy.
book up that
that's
that
really
weekend.
the people we're trying. People who went to the Proclaimer show at G Live. The natural next step is you go to Sunshine on Leith in Woking in a few months'
brilliant.
time.
Yeah.
And we actually are Mark Mowbray, who plays our Rab. He got a picture with Charlie and Craig, which is just brilliant.
Yes.
It's like, could you get a better promoter for our show than the Proclaimers themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
Oh, fantastic. So you're looking forward to, are you doing another one just before Christmas, or is this is the pre-Christmas and then your next one after Christmas?
Yes, the next one will be about May time, and we're going to do a sort of cabaret. We're going to do a show of the songs.
Again, something a bit different.
A bit different. We haven't done that sort of thing before.
It's going to
It'll be in a cabaret form.
Yes, roles that we'll probably never play. So kind of like a miscast cabaret review show.
I'm hoping to do something from Les Mis in that.
And it's
I can
nice
see
to
you
take
doing a
people
bit.
out of their comfort zone and find, wow, I'm really good at this. Actually, I can do this.
And it's giving people the opportunity to do things which maybe, there's not scope to do it in a regular production, but also doing songs from shows which we may never get to do due to licensing fees and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
We really are, yes, it's about putting on fun shows and great shows, but also we want to give people as many opportunities to get on that stage. That's why a lot of people do join. So we do fundraiser events, as Brian mentioned, where it's similar sort of thing. There's lots of opportunities for different sorts of things. It's not just about the obviously 2 big shows that we do every year.
Are those 2 main shows always at the Woking Main Theatre?
They are.
Yeah.
At the Road of
At the
McGaw.
Road
of
McGaw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. And as we mentioned, we will make sure all the links are underneath this video. And get in touch. And I would definitely say, come book your tickets. Hi, everyone. I'm Tammy.
And I'm Alex.
And we are from SMJ Media Group.
We create fun-filled content for local businesses and for you guys to enjoy.
If you enjoy our content and would like to see more and let us get more creative, there is a way you can sponsor us at buymeacoffee.com/SMJ
Media Group.
and buy us a coffee.